Hey, Bill Molyneux here for Historicon 2025, and it is Saturday morning. And Goober the Traveling Bear is helping me also, wearing his Chucklehead shirt today rather than Whiskey 7. All right, we are looking at Shelby and Steve's 54mm game of our later, I think it's earlier than French Indian War, come to think of it, but astounding 54mm game. And I have several interviews with Shelby and Steve for their mummy game in my queue. I just have not been able to get a final interview with them. So let's take a look. They have their Native Americans. I'm going to say the time period here must be around 1650, but I'm guessing. Totally guessing. They're not here yet. We'll come around this side of the table. 54mm is really stunning, but so is their table. Let's take a look at their fort in detail. And so they have really neat artillery piece in the bastion, each of the corners. Scratch built fort is stunning. Steve and Shelby do such a great job on all their tables that they do. And of course, Friday they won the award for their mummy game. Well, let's go on and check out some other games with Goober the Traveling Bear, as he wants to go visit Isandlwana. So what game do you have here that Goober's checking out?
Hey, how you doing? So I'm Jared Fishman. I'm the host of the 20-Sided Gamified podcast. I teach at a school called Brunswick. So this table, it's kind of a Hollywood-style game. It's based on, classic movies like Gunga Din. This is 1878 in Afghanistan. This is a hypothetical battle. It literally is starting at the moment of an uprising in this area. So where the British start is where they start, and it's a pretty dynamic, objective-based kind of game. So it doesn't matter how many units die, it doesn't matter how many figures are lost, it's all about the victory points. So it's a pretty dynamic game. I use stuff like this in my classroom, and we ran it last night, it went really well, so.
All right, well, thank you very much.
Oh yeah, no problem. Thank you. Yeah, we'll figure out how many people are here. Since Saturday, it's morning, it's 9, so it's a little dicey, so.
Well, let's hit the tables a little bit, everybody. It's not really loud here. We might get away with this audio. So we have a Viking game of Raven Feast, I presume. Over here we have the Test of Rizal 100 Years War. Well, here we have a Mummy Maze Labyrinth game. Looks stunning. The amount of work that was put into this is quite amazing. And of course, we still have our Gettysburg game up. Pickett's Charge, Saturday. This is the last time this will run at 1 p.m. Just another view of it. Hundred Years War, I believe. Maybe earlier. Just another stunning table here at Historicon 2024. Well, this game is Red October Factory Assault, Bolt Action. Let's check out this factory. It looks amazing. Just incredible little museum diorama level. So if you're into World War II, this is it for you. Just stunning. Just stunning. Wow, look at this Arnhem. Just incredible. Puts my Arnhem to shame. He's got his armor coming across. I don't know how bad the audio will be on this because this hall is already really loud. But stunning looking game, just incredible. Museum diorama level. The bridge is incredible, and they have this mirror so it makes the bridge look like it's going on, which is even extra cool. Alright, let's see. Look, check out some other tables. Well, look at this table. Well, you can tell right off the bat, this is World War II France, Normandy type of game. Quite impressive. Oh my goodness. It's hard to stay focused in this war game room. This is the third floor. And over here we have a Star Wars game. Sci-fi, fantasy, and historicals all under one roof. Well, here we are at Mark's Game Room. And I gotta say, thank you, Mark Fossiso, for having one of my board games, Agincourt, on the cover with Charlie. Very cool. And here's another stunning table. It's just absolutely stunning. Alright, now Goober wants to go down and check on Isandlwana again, so we'll go do that. Here we have a Mad Max type road rage Car Wars by Steve Jackson. Okay. Car Wars is like 40 years old or more. Played this in high school. Very cool. So they're futuristic cars armed with machine guns, lasers, rockets, bombs, and anything else you can think of. Driving through normally a desolate area. Well, we are at Dave Wexell's Anglo-Zulu War of 1879, the Battle of Isandlwana. And here we have the British rocket battery ready to take on the Zulu Empire. Now, as we go along, you see our British infantry are lined up, our 6 companies, along with the 7-pound Armstrong. There's the British camp, a beautifully sculpted, oh my gosh, it's Goober the Traveling Bear saying, what the heck am I doing here at Isandlwana? Now there's Dave Wexell himself, superior game master, and he just does some of the most phenomenal war games. And I gotta say, this game looks stunning. And as everyone knows, I have my own board game, Horns of the Buffalo, that can be used for miniature wargaming scenarios. Well, there is Colonel Dumford over there, correct? We got Colonel Dumford over on the flank, and I don't know. It looks bleak for the British if they have an ammunition problem. We're going to go and ask David a few questions. So, Mr. David, does your Anglo-Zulu game here of Isandlwana have an ammunition issue?
Yes, it does. Turn 4, the stress level goes up 2 notches.
All right. Now, I'm curious. I see you have the Zulus here behind Isandlwana. Is that to represent that far right horn that swung around?
You got it, and they surprised the British at the last minute, and there's no escape.
And there's no escape. The road to Workstrip is blocked. So I think Goober is being sent back to Workstrip to warn them.
Well, I think he's sleeping a little bit on that hill, but he'll tell him.
All right. Well, thank you for being such a good sport with Goober the Traveling Bear. And we're hoping to raise quite a bit of money for the Gettysburg Foundation with these videos this weekend. So thank you.
Talk to you, man.
Bye.
Good luck.
The Hawks room is hopping. 10:30 in the morning, all the games are full. Everyone is working diligently to keep their games running smooth. Look at this beautiful table. What an awesome looking table this is. Lights in the church and everything. So here are some war gamers with Goober the Traveling Bear. It looks like they're playing Raven Feast. Hello, Troy and Keith and
Hey,
Mr.
Bill.
Jeff. How are you guys doing?
Great.
And what are you guys playing?
Raven Feast.
All right, and Goober just left Isandlwana in a hurry. Jeff, I hope you have a great game.
I did too.
All right, everyone, we're going to close this video out with Troy and Keith and Jeff waving. Stay safe, be kind, and be courteous, and visit Historicon. And to my surprise, I ran into Mr. Paul Castor. Now, Paul lived in Towanda, Pennsylvania in the 90s, while I lived in Waverly, New York, and we miniature war game together and played board games. We have not seen each other in over 35 years. It was great to see Paul and catch up on old times.